Good morning everyone, my name is Santosh, I'm from Ames Media. Today we'll be doing a digital art on the solar system, or maybe we can call it as the space art. So let's get into it, but I'll be using today MS Paint. So make sure it's actually around 1165 to 679 pixels, which is right below. You can see I'm using this pixel actually. So first thing, you have to understand that the space is blacked out. So we'll start with the black color. So you're gonna take the paint bucket and you're gonna mark it black. So then we're gonna start actually using a little bit of gray. So go for the edit colors and go for our favorite brush, which is the watercolor brush, and take the biggest one. So you can see it's still dark. Let's go for more lighter. Yes, there we go. We got our. So you need to swing it in this manner. So once the two strokes are over, let's go ahead with the spray brush. It's also called as the airbrush. So I will take the white just here and here. So once this is done, take the paintbrush back. Make sure you go back to that color and just slightly put it on top of that so that it could actually fade. There you go, just a little bit more. Make sure you don't cover a lot. So, we just need a small portion of it. So this is like a miniature stars in the galaxy. So once this is done, we will be taking the 4-pointer star. Take white. Make sure the fill is in solid color. And make sure the color 2, the color 1 is black and the color inside is white. The color 2 is white. Let's take full black. So we'll be actually getting like this. So take your time doing this. The easiest way to do and understand this, make sure you go with this flow. So the more stars around this, it actually makes it look better. Go. Make sure you use all these sizes and shapes. Even the smallest one makes it look amazing in this. So once this is done, make sure you take the brush back, go to the wet, make sure you take purple, go take the darkest purple, which is almost this one. Yep. Make sure not to use a lot of strokes, just a glimpse, and let's go for the blue. Then let's go for the lighter blue. There we go. Once we get that, go for the darkest color once again, and make sure you fade them. So we'll be getting something similar like this. There we go. So once this is done, make sure you take circle. So before you do the circle, take the brush, take white, and make a small circle like this. Take your time, do it gently. Go for this, reduce a smudge, and sure you just a pinch, and reduce even more. Make another circle, reduce even more, reduce even more, so we'll be getting like this manner. So once this is done, go for the any color you like. I'll be taking blue. So I'll start from here. Make sure you go slowly like this. You can make any of your choice of planet. I wanted to cover half of the sun, which is actually warming up from the top. So I'll be using the planet called Neptune. You can see it still looks plain, so once again go for the edit. Start from the brightest one, which is almost touching blue. you'll be getting something around like this. Make sure you go from the top and from the bottom as well, and end up in the center. And we'll go for a little bit more blue. Then let's reduce even more. Let's reduce even more. Let's reduce even more. So the more you do with this, you will actually understand how to use the shades. So we almost came to the dark side of the planet. You can see we are going darker now. Make sure you go in a circular way this time. Darker. Darker. And darker. So there you go. Our planet is ready. So the last final touch is go back to the stars, or you can take the same brush you can go for the top brush and start sprinkling your stars. So this time we're not going to use the shape because we already got the star shape, but we are not going to use it a lot, so we'll be using the brush instead. So make sure you stretch a little bit so that, like, just I used around 1 and 2 and 3, so make sure you use less than 5 so that it looks like a shooting stars, but more makes it actually look bad. And make sure you don't put anything on this planet and the sun. So now it looks amazing. So there you go, our space digital art using MS Paint in the simplest way. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this video.